Alrighty. This is the Redemption of the Phoenix update for 311. And this morning, actually last night into this morning, I worked on it for 8 hours. Yeah. 8 hours, 370 pages in, with 120,109 words. Yes, I hit 120k word milestone. Yeah. So what did I work on in this time? I wrapped up Brock and Trinity's relationship with grief sex, which was fun. What else did I do? Oh, got into Lucius and Naomi. Yeah. Name didn't sound right at first. Yeah, got into Lucius and Naomi a little bit over Aaron. Did Lucius and Brock about Aaron as well. Finally cut out a little bit. I was gonna cut out a scene that I started for the initiation for Lucius. I'm finally in the first 2 fights of that, and there's a lot more to do yet, so I couldn't do it all in one session. But it's gonna be a lot to work with, and I'm also on the back of page 16 in the handwritten pages, so getting there. God almighty. The one thing I was going to cut out of the initiation was a scene between Luke, Lando, Dash. Yeah, those 3 plus 2 droids. And I was like, fuck it, I'll leave it in there. So, yeah, and then I actually have to cut out a part of the fight because if you haven't read my story, I'll put the link in the box for you to read it. In 310, Lucius, Eve, and Trinity fought Rick and his gang. And originally in the initiation, I was going to have Rick and his gang involved in the initiation. But then when I finished 310, I was like, wait a minute. And I looked at the papers like, I don't really need them for the initiation because they already got their asses beat. So fuck it. Saves me more time. And plus I'll be able to skip over the serum subplot as well, which is another fun factor. Like, hate that shit. Ugh. Eventually, down the road, I will type up the original versions, and then you can compare and contrast them, so you see how much I changed and what I added. Because, man, it's a mess. But at least I'm in the initiation, and I'm happy about that shit. Fuck. It's taken me so damn long just to get further into the story. And this is the 4th or 5th penultimate moment in the story, I think. 4th or 5th. I have lost track because there's so many big moments in the story that are important, but the initiation is one of them moments. And it's going to be a long motherfucker too. Yeah. The only thing I have to really do with it is embellish on the fighting itself versus, just typing up like, people will do real bad shortcuts with a fight. They're like, so-and-so hit so-and-so and they went down. Period. End of story. Me, I got to embellish on what they were doing and, expand on it a little bit to where, it's a reasonable fight and it's believable and it's cohesive as well. Because a lot of the times I will jump into a fight scene and maybe you've done the same thing too. And you will get so lost in it because you're trying to catch up with this while your hands are doing this. And you lose yourself in somehow in the middle. And you have to stop yourself and look back and like, fuck, that didn't sound right. You have to backspace, cut out, rewrite. Oh, it's amazing. And annoying as hell. So, I'm proud of myself that I had 120k words. I can't believe I'm up to 120,000 already. Fuck. Story ain't done yet. So now I'm on the road to 130K. I have no clue how long this bitch is gonna be. So I'm in this for the long haul. But I am finishing it this year for sure. I am planning to hopefully finish either end of this month or end of next month, at least. I'm trying. It's hard. Getting in the rhythm for it is really hard because if there's downtime between each moment, it does drag out. It does take me time to get through it. So, it's frustrating at times. Yeah, working on Brock and Trinity's relationship was really one of them things that, I love relationship dynamics. I love uh relationship dynamics, sex dynamics. I love dynamics as a whole. Like you can apply it anywhere. And telling it from Brock's perspective and then jumping between both perspectives is a lot of fun. And making it exciting and yet funny, but also deeply passionate and intense as well goes a long way. And, at this juncture in the story, Lucius, hasn't really thought about Aaron. He hasn't thought about Aaron since he brought him up in Tatooine to everybody else. So, you know, when he was talking to Brock asked him, did you, what was it? Have you thought about him? And he said, no, not really, not till you just brought him up. And, okay. Yeah, he brought him up and then he thought about it and, he made Brock promise that, if he doesn't come back from this, that he will take care of his kid for him and stuff. So, and, hesitantly, Brock said yes. So, shit on my damn mug. And then the same thing with Naomi as well, because, Naomi's a Force ghost now. And, he said the same thing to her, and she lectured him over that as well. Because, Lucius isn't sure whether or not he's going to come back from all this. He doesn't know if he's going to, be able to bring Trixie back, if he's going to have his family back, reunited and all that. He doesn't know all this yet. And he's still, he's adamant and he's adamant, he's headstrong, he's also cautious, he's worried. And, it's all these different emotions he's going through. And he's trying to, work through, he's pushed back a lot of the positive. So he's focused on getting through his initiation, which has been a lot of fun to work on. I love that. Oh my god. It's like I have to pace it out because it's a long fight. What was that? I think I made it like a 10 or 11 hour fight. And I'm only in the first hour of it. And he's only been through 2 fights. So, it's a pace issue. It is, fleshing out the fight scenes themselves and, getting through it so I can't, like, rush the fuck out of it. If I rushed it, it would look like shit. Literally, it would just look like shit. I think that's it for now. So, that's where I'm at. Oh, man. I can't believe I'm 30 pages away from 400 pages. 400 pages, fuck. God damn. Oh, man. Because once I'm done the initiation, I'm going to post, and I'll probably be at least over 400 pages. teens are running down the street for gym class and shit. Whatever. Oh man, I'm tired. So that's what I got, and I'm probably gonna jump back into it in a little bit here. Probably an hour from now, maybe, and then try to do more. Originally, it was gonna be 9.5 hours of writing, but I had to subtract out 70 because I was talking to my grandmother last night and not really focused at one point because I was like, eh. Yeah, and then I was checking all my notifications and shit, so that took time too. And I was just, and then bathroom breaks and all that crap, but yeah, literally and figuratively, pun intended. So I'm gonna get off here and quit rambling and shit. But that's the update I got for 311. So 311 is about, I'd say, a quarter of the way through. Or no, actually no, it's more like halfway through because the initiation's kind of like the halfway point, and then it'll close out 311 and I can jump into 312. So until next time, like and subscribe. That's all time prayers.